Hello everyone, my name is Appleguy, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Pokémon Emerald. In the previous video, we used the new Surf HM to get around to some new water-bound routes, and in today's video we'll be continuing that expedition, sort of. We've actually been on these routes before, we will just be accessing them in a completely brand new way. The routes in question are the ones that connect our current continent thing to the island of Dewford, and also to Slateport, which is less so an island and more so a different part of the continent. If we go back into Mr. Briney's house, you'll notice he is gone. Where is Mr. Briney? Well, he's actually a full-on retired guy now. He does not want to guide us around on his boat. He has given up that life. I'm going to use a repel because if I don't, I'm going to lose my marbles. And yeah, we basically, if we want to get back to Dewford for the meantime, it's going to be via surf. And so we will have we only have 2 repels. That'll be fine, we'll get by. In order to get to all the new places we want to visit, we're going to be going on our old pal Flatbird. There's new trainers to battle and Pokemon to catch if you choose to do that sort of thing. I'm mostly in for the sites and the items. Picking up those is going to be my big goal here. So we're starting off on Route 105. Route 105 does have some items we are interested in. I'm going to go ahead and just use Aphrodite to level up through this section. I think she's probably the one in need of the most levels, as I had stated in the previous video. If you missed the previous video, of course, you can check out the link in the description for the playlist of the series. You can also hit like and subscribe while you're down there if you feel so inclined. And that is my YouTube spiel for the video until the outro. Down goes Imani, who is like Pokemon, because, you know, same name. One of many trainers we will be battling in today's video. There's another trainer here, actually. Hey, ocean swimmers. I will never understand them. Swimming the deep blue sea, it feels the greatest. It feels the greatest? It feels great? It is the greatest. Not quite sure if I understand the connections we make there with our words. Better press on, though. Not to let that keep us down. A critical hit and super effective. Aphrodite really earning her levels here. By the way, Aphrodite's a Gardevoir now, in case you missed that. I lost. Now I'm feeling blue. I'm blue, da-ba-dee. That's all I can sing, because I don't want to get a copyright claim. I refuse. There's supposed to be a mystical rock around here. Do you know anything about it? I do know something about it, and thank you for bringing that up, my dear sir, Mr. Ruin Maniac Foster. You have helped me segue between topics. Yes, there are some attractions here in the ocean. There is what this gentleman was referring to, which I will not go into too much detail about for now because, spoiler alert, it is currently inaccessible. Trap and Jump's level 28, by the way. It is much like the desert pyramid, desert cave we saw a handful of videos ago. It's locked, and if you have your notepad, it's time to take more notes. I'd like you to make note of the island rock thing. Just write that down in your notes, and in, you know, 20 some odd videos, 30 videos, I don't know how many videos away, eventually I will bring it up again. If you don't have a notepad, feel free to use the comment section. But yes, that is what we are heading to right now. Thank you to this explorer man for helping me bring up that topic. If we head over here and cross into the water yet again on the other side of that little sandbar, and we head due north, we will see that my repel didn't work. That's mysterious and odd. It's because this Pokemon is higher level than Aphrodite. But that doesn't mean I'm any less unhappy about it. Yeah, we head north. There's something here. Circle of rocks, thing in the middle. Very similar to the sand area. So like I said, take notes. We will come back and do that at some other point. Let's engage in a battle with this trainer. My body feels lighter in the water. It's as if I've gotten slimmer. Well, I hate to say it. I haven't gotten any slimmer. That's something called buoyancy. Buoyancy is the force of water pushing back on an object. It is exactly equal to the volume of displaced water. Or something like that. I'm in a class. I'm a civil engineering student, for those of you who don't know. And a big part of civil engineering is fluid mechanics. I'm in a class that discusses buoyancy and all sorts of things of that nature. And I do have notes on buoyancy, but I don't have them right now at hand. Yes, I'm pretty sure it's the force of water being displaced by a body, acting upwards against it. Buoyancy. That is why you can go into water and lift things that are much heavier. It's because the water is actually helping you substantially. Buoyancy. Alright, that's my little buoyancy spiel. That's my civil engineering speech. I'm going through my bingo checkboxes here. I already did the YouTuber talk. I did a civil engineering talk. I'll get there eventually. I'm floating. Yeah, you are. She came to the realization eventually. There goes our repel. This is gonna be bad now, but we will get over it. Might be having to run from a lot of wilds, but that'll be okay, hopefully. Hey, this seems not like a trap at all. I'm exhausted from swimming. I'm just not used to it. I need a battle for a change of pace. I'm convinced that the sea keeps secrets from us. I mean, I don't think it would do it on purpose. It's just really deep. 3/4 of the world's surface is water. This is Birdkeeper Josu and Ruin Maniac Andres. We have a bird user and a rock/ground type Pokemon user. Seems like a lovely combination to tackle with the power of my duo. Aphrodite and Damascus, go forth and battle. By the way, final call for nicknames for Trapinch. I'll be nicknaming Trapinch in the next video. Spoiler, we'll be arriving in Slateport either at the end of this video or at the end of the next video, depending on how fast we get through things. And so, keep that in mind if you want to nickname a Pokemon. Alright, down goes Talo. Very good, very good. We're just knocking out these enemy Pokemon. A duplicate Sandshrew and a Wingull are our next contestants. Just press the A button once. I didn't actually mean to use the Wingull, have the Wingull be my target for confusion, because the Sandshrew is going to take less damage, and maybe we can still get by. It's a powered up rollout. Maybe. No, even with a critical, it only took half. Alright, we're extending this battle an extra turn. Wow, that was a very ineffective slash. Holy. That was brutal. That's like finally landing a hit against the big enemy. 1 damage. It's like, just reset the game at that point. I lost because I battled at sea. Yes, I'm no good at battling. Speaking of dealing 1 damage to a boss. I'm so weak, but you really register me in your Pokenav? No, but sure, I guess. Oh, didn't mean to click you again. There's a big pearl. Very good. What I was gonna say is something that I don't recall now. Oh yes, quick saving. Wouldn't it be cool if you could quick save in real life and then load your save if you like did something wrong? You know? That would be so cool. Just being able to be like, quick save, and like raise your hand in class and be like, what's an exclamation mark? And Peach is like, you blockhead, you should know what an exclamation mark is. And you're like, sorry. And then you can just load your quick save and then not ask the question. Or better yet, if you're on like Jeopardy or something, you can quick save before every question. It'll be like, what's the square root of 4? And you're like, yes, what's your answer? You're like, 3. Sorry, no. Darn. And then you load the quick save, and you're like, what's the answer? 2. That's right. You'd always get it right. But alas, you cannot quick save in real life. So it is best to just do your best the first time around. Had to switch Newt into the battle here because apparently Carvanha is part dark type. And my dear old psychic type can do nothing against such a foe. But we also get more Pokédollars for having Newt be in the battle. Aphrodite up to level 31, very good, very good. Newt gaining some EXP, Trapinch some EXP as well, and down goes this swimmer. Glub glub. Glub 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 glub. That's the kind of commentary you're here for, right? Alright, 2 items left on this route. One of them is right here. Casual Iron. And the next item is a hidden item. Don't tell anyone. It's a secret. But it is actually on this island somewhere. I think. I sure hope. Oh, hello. Hi, Apple. It's Isaac. Catching any Pokemon lately? A little while ago, I came close to nabbing one, but it got loose. Right, take care. I don't know if you guys have seen the the interruption. Oh, we have seen interruptions from the that before. I'm gonna use the item finder. Huh? Hey, there we go. There's an item buried around here. Where's around here? That's not helpful. I'm trying to find it. There it is, a heart scale. Very cool, very cool. Heart scale allows you to trade it to the move relearner, who we've encountered before. I can't recall the city that they're in off the top of my head, but I think we've encountered them before. And it's allows you to trade that heart scale, and they'll teach your Pokemon a move that they had previously known but forgotten. TMs and HMs excluded, of course. So if I were to accidentally get rid of Psychic on Aphrodite, I could get that move back by trading in a heart scale. And heart scales are fairly abundant in hidden item spots. You won't find many. What's the word I'm thinking for? You won't find many items explicitly. They'll be implicitly hidden around the world. That's what I'm trying to go for. There we are. Wow, we've used a lot of confusion PowerPoints already. Holy. Not many left. Thankfully, though, we are fairly close to a Pokemon Center, so we should be able to heal fairly soon. We just have to continue down Route 106 and claim ourselves a protein. That is the only item on this route, so now that we've gotten that, all we have to do is battle the small enemy trainers. Seize my backyard. I'm not going to take it easy because you're a kid. The whole ocean is your backyard. Lucky you. That's a great backyard. I would be jealous if I were someone who wanted the ocean as my backyard. But I think there's a certain danger in having the ocean at your backyard. For example, tsunamis. Be cautious. That is bad. We want to prevent that. Okay, I was reading notes, by the way. You could tell that my commentary was a little lacking there. I have notes pulled up on my second monitor so I can make sure that I get where I need to get. And I did get where I need to get because we are here on the island that is Dewford. Here it is, Dewford Town. Let's heal up real quick. There we go. All right. Yeah, I just had to make sure I don't want to forget any items or anything. Here we have... Is this the place I want to go to? No, I want to go to the building up north. This should be like the Dewford Community Center or something. The Dewford Hall. There we are. We're going to want to head into the Dewford Hall and just start chatting up with people. What's in vogue? Why, it has to be... Oh, Digital Babe! I forgot about Digital Babe. I'm setting up on the hip and trendy Digital Babe now. Holy buckets. I forgot about Digital Babe. For me, Sludge Bomb is at the peak of popularity. It's the one. Huh? You're telling me you don't know about Sludge Bomb? That's outright pitiful. I'll give you one. We get a free TM from this guy. It contains Sludge Bomb, which is a move I want to teach at Pokemon. I gotta go through my HMs and TMs at some point because there's a lot of good ones that I want to give out. Sludge Bomb would be really good, I think, on Aphrodite. But of course she can't learn it, so this was a pointless trip. Very good. I ought to give some of these TMs to people at some point. But not today, apparently. Okay, unfortunately, we have no Poke Shop, or Pokemart, so no more repels, unless we have, like, baby repels in our bag somewhere. I'll do, like, a quick search. Oh, wait, I don't want to move the charcoal. I just want to do a quick search for any sort of item to repel. No. No such luck. Wow. So we're going to be running from a lot of wild Pokemon battles, but that's okay. We will survive. At first I was afraid, I was petrified. We will survive. A lot of song references this video. That's what happens when the video is mostly just battles and I have to kind of make my own commentary. I can't really react to what's on screen because it's like 30 tentacles in a row. So that's fine. Route 107, we have a handful of trainers, I believe 5 or 6 trainers to encounter, and 2 items to get. So that will be the mission here. Of course, we previously explored Route 107 in the blink of an eye on the back of a boat. So we didn't really get much of an experience to see anything. We might have seen a few interesting things, which I will point out along the way if they were in range of being seen. I don't even know if they were or weren't, but either way, you know, I'll point them out if they're in sight. We will see them, I guarantee it, but maybe not having seen them before. Goldeen! A fish Pokemon. It's going to be defeated by confusion. Yeah, I pretty much just spam confusion. It works, and it's gonna get us through this little session of battle against Denise. I hate this. Thank you, Denise. I appreciate the insight. Holy buckets, I hate this too, Denise, actually. I take it back. I rescind my snarky comment. I'm on your team. This sucks. Why do they have to keep not being... Stop trying to encounter me, wild Pokemon. I don't want to catch you. The sea is like my backyard. Let's battle. Okay, why are there so many backyard sea people? What does it mean, the sea is like my backyard? That's like that's a poem. That's what you'd say in a poem. The sea is my backyard. I want to have a barbecue there. There's shrimp in my hair. I'm no good at poems. I am no good at poems. I did one time write a poem. The poem was called I Am But an Egg in the Fruit Salad or something like that. And that was the closest I ever got to a fun poem. I had to write it for a school assignment. Actually, no, I've written a lot of poems for school assignments, but that was the most recent one. It was bad. All my poems are bad, but, you know, when you're an elementary schooler, I think you have a bit of an excuse to have sorry excuses of poems. And I wrote that egg poem, Egg in the Fruit Salad, in high school. So, that's my story. What's yours? I did actually have a book that, in my elementary school, we did a little, like, book writing week. And I think the whole school district did it, actually. And the first grade, all the first graders wrote poetry was the theme. First graders had to write pieces of poetry, and I wrote poetry called, the book was called My Poems, because it was poems that I wrote. And my poems actually went on to win a district award, so yeah, pretty darn cool. At some point, I think it'd be funny to do like a dramatic reading of my poems for the YouTube channel if people are interested. I don't know. There's a lot of ideas I have of stuff like that, and then it's kind of like taking this YouTube channel and like making it more about like me, and I don't know if that's something people are even interested in. I don't know if people are here for the games, if they're here for me or whatever, but me posting like reading my poems, I don't want someone to be like, dude, where's the Pokemon? Like, where's the gaming? This isn't gaming. I'm gonna dislike it. I'm gonna unsubscribe. That would be sad. Yawn. I must have drifted off to sleep while I was drifting in the waters. That's a good way to end up, drowning. Darren. Spelled with an I-N. That should show you how intelligent you are. I-N. D-A-R-I-N. I've never heard that spelling in my life. E-N. Yeah, E-N. Darren. Daron. I don't like it. Trapinch level 30! Huzzah! He finally caught up! Nice! Trapinch is now at an acceptable level. That's super cool. It didn't even take that long at all. I guess it helps that we're kind of in a bit of a lull in the game right now. We're kind of just like backtracking through a lot of stuff. Didn't really go to any new content, so you know, Trapinch was given ample time to sort of get up to speed, ramp up, all that lovely stuff. We're going to continue keeping Aphrodite in the front, though. At least until she's like level 32. Maybe at 32 we'll switch someone else to the front. But I don't really know who it would be. I'd have to take a peek at the team. Huzzah! This battle is over. Goodbye, Darren. He's going to take a nap again. No, Darren. You've taken enough naps. You gotta get to safety. You gotta get to safety. You can't fall asleep again. Aw, poor guy. He's going to end up slamming into a rock or something. I've never fallen asleep in water. That's not safe. However, I do have fond memories of the lazy river at my local water park, where you sit in a river that has a current, and it kind of just spins you in around a large loop. It's kind of fun. Not really much to do, but it can be kind of relaxing, I guess. Now that I think about it, why did I have such a good time there? I think my mom had a good time, and I had a good time by extension. My mom likes, you know, it's just like a relaxing thing, and I'm just like, okay. I was kind of like, I feel like I remember her being in an inner tube, and I was just holding onto the side of the inner tube. Like, I didn't want my own inner tube, and so I just held onto her inner tube and kind of like drifted around behind her. So that was cool. Although I'm thinking now, did I not get like slammed against a rock or something on accident, or like a wall. I haven't been to a water park in like 15 years, so I would not... I don't have a leg to stand on in finishing this story. I don't have that good of a memory of it, but I do recall the water park and the lazy river. My mother would testify to it. I'm not lying. She would agree. I guarantee it. Guarantee it. Alright, let's continue forth. If we go over here, we're on to Route 108 now. Oh, Route 108 is where the items are. We're fine. Route 107 had nothing. Ooh, can I battle both of you at the same time? That's lame. Let's battle this lady first. I love the sea. I forget all my worries when I swim. That's fair. Swimming is kind of fun that way. This is Swimmer Missy, not to be confused with gym trainer Misty from Kanto, who would also have a Goldeen and quite a fondness for water. Misty. Hey, speaking of Misty, not really speaking of Misty, but I'm on the topic of this. They're making a new Pokemon show that doesn't have Ash Ketchum in it. I haven't watched Pokemon in a handful of years, but it's kind of odd to imagine Pokemon without Ash Ketchum. Whoa, it's a Pelipper! It's a Pelipper! Why did the Pelican get kicked out of the restaurant, guys? Because he had a very big bill. That's a Gravity Falls joke. I stole that joke from Gravity Falls. Hey, this guy mentioned the abandoned ship. That is actually something I wanted to mention as well. But we are about to come into view of the abandoned ship, and so I'll go ahead and talk about it. We might have seen it when we were on Mr. Briny's boat. We might not have. I don't recall. But there is a small, like, mini dungeon area that we will be returning to in the next video, or maybe the video after. I don't know how far I'm gonna get in this video. We have to get to Slateport at some point, which is Route 109 connects to Slateport, which we're on Route 108 now, so it'd be possible depending on how many trainers we get and, you know, wild Pokemon and all that stuff. I don't want the video to go too long. Honestly, it's already kind of long. We should probably just commit to it and make it happen. But the abandoned ship is a little mini dungeon, and there is lots to do in there. We can't do it all right now, but we can do a fair chunk of it, and there is a decent reward at the end of what we can do, and so I think we are going to do it in the next video. Stay tuned though. Abandoned ship is right here, dead ahead, as you can see. You would just hop in right here. You can also land elsewhere. I forgot what I was saying before that. I cut the footage and I don't recall anymore. I don't know. Rare candy! That's something we can talk about. That's exciting. One more item to get on this route, and I believe 2 more trainers. Maybe 3 more. 3 more trainers. My liar of a boyfriend told me that I look great in a bikini. That sounds like the start to a comedy routine. I am going to very quickly battle Swimmer Terra because I want to hear the end of that statement. That is the setup for a punchline. What is the punchline to my liar of a boyfriend said I look good in a bikini? Is he not real? Is it opposite day? Is it, do you genuinely, like, not look good in a swimsuit? Where does this joke end? I am on the edge of my seat. How could this end? What's a way to bring this home? Alternatively, they don't bring it home at all. And that's just a statement that she says. Here we go, let's find out. Here we go, what is it? We defeated Swimmer Terra. Oh, boo. Can I talk to you again? Even if it's a lie, I love being told I look great. We girls are so complex. I have no clue which developer wrote that statement, but they were going through something. 1 like equals 1 prayer for that poor developer who must have been having some girl troubles, and he decided to leave it immortalized in the video game with the line, "We girls are so complex." He was like, why isn't she, like, calling me back? Ugh, they're so complex. I know what to do. And he went and wrote it in the game. Aphrodite level 32, huzzah. Very cool, very cool. We're battling a series of trainers that are going to be a little bit stronger. Ooh, a supersonic. That is not what I like to see from a Wingull. Unfortunately, Damascus is slow as a boulder and smacked himself in the face. Bravo. I'm going to continue to just blast through these Manectrics with Psychic. I could probably get rid of him with Confusion, but Manectric is an evolved Pokemon, so it probably has a bit higher stats, and I just want to be certain. I don't want this battle, or this episode to go on longer than it needs to, and so we are going to sort of just prioritize, you know, taking him down with full confidence. We know what to do, we just gotta do it. Damascus, please, hit the Pokemon. Oh my gosh. Well, Damascus, thanks for trying. We're gonna go ahead and let someone else try now. You've had your time in the sun. You have done your best. But your best wasn't good enough. Your best wasn't good enough. I don't like being backhandedly mean to my Pokemon. Wing attack, thankfully not directed towards a Newt. We can go ahead and use a Confusion and a Leaf Blade. Leaf Blade's gonna take it out, and then hopefully it sends out another one, and then Confusion takes it out, and then, you know, we can just kind of get through this. Of course, also, more Pokédollars, because Newt is in the battle. That's because the Amulet Coin, by the way, I don't think I mentioned that in this video, but in the previous video, we went back home to Little Root, and our mother gave us the Amulet Coin, which increases the amount of money we earn from a trainer battle if a Pokemon holding the item enters the battle, which is what is occurring right now. So, all's well that ends well, really. We are kind of gonna just succeed immensely in the field of monetary gains. Very cool. A critical hit, nice, nice. Let's go ahead and mash the B button to get through. I'm a I'm a speed runner. New item. Oh, hey, we get to register this Sailor. Sailor Corey. Yar, yar, yar. Star Piece. A Star Piece is a semi-useless item. It's money. It's money that has been compacted into one gigantic container. So basically you just sell it. It's like a big pearl or a nugget, and it just gives you money. So that's good to know about that. Tentacruel. This might be the first Tentacruel we've seen in the game, actually. It's a evolved form of Tentacool, if you could not tell based on the design, and it is still incredibly weak to Psychic-type moves. So really, nothing to lose there. Alright, we're about to enter Route 109 now. Here it is, Route 109. Perfect. And down here, we are going to have a hidden item that we need to pick up. That I definitely know where it is. And I'm not searching for it live right now. I know exactly where it is, and I'm just really exploring the island, taking in all the elements. You know, let's battle these trainers, and then we'll find the item afterwards. If this is even where the item is. I don't even think the item's on this island, now that I think about it. No, it's not. It's not. This is Elijah and Carter, not the trainers I was looking for. It's good to battle all the trainers, by the way, even for the sake of EXP, but also it helps register Pokemon in the Pokedex. So that is good, a good mission to have in Pokemon games, of course, of course. By the way, this is going to be a long episode. Deeply apologize if you have something to do. You can always pause the video and come back later. That would be potentially for the best. Unless you guys like long videos. I can never tell. YouTube likes long videos because they can shove more ads in the middle of it. And so that's why you've seen a lot of, like, full game playthrough videos and stuff. Like the episodic Let's Play, people have said has been on its way out for... Yeah, people actually said it's out. But I just don't let it, you know? You're only truly gone when you're forgotten. And that's why I upload episodic Let's Plays. Hey, this Skarmory can probably go down in one roll. Alright, never mind, Damascus. Blind as a bat. Casually missed. Could have used a hit there. Really could have used a hit. But we will survive. We'll be fine. Skarmory gets some speed up. Well, that doesn't matter because Skarmory is gone. By the way, I need to buy a lot of repels next time I'm at a place that has a shop, because I do not want to run out of repels anymore. Last Pokemon of the battle! Another Skarmory! I'm gonna use Confusion. Aphrodite's the fastest in this battle. Let that be a message to how slow every combatant is on this field. In no world should Aphrodite be faster than anyone. Aphrodite's not slow, but but her stats are pretty garbage all around. I mean, speed is definitely not one of the best ones. She has good special defense and special attack. Let's give her credit where credit's due, but nothing else pretty much. Level 32 still has 80 HP. Down go these enemies. Huzzah, huzzah. Okay, like I said, 2 items we were after on this route. 2 items. And I think one of them is over to the right. Oh! Here we are! A PP up! I explained the PP up in the previous video, but it is useful for catching... Hi there! Sorry to interrupt myself, but I actually had to because my recording program crashed after this point. The footage is frozen, as you can see here, and so I have to exit without saving, and then redo all the stuff you saw me do. In the next episode, we're going to pick up in Slateport. We will head south through Route 109, battle all the trainers that we missed, and head to the sunken ship to collect the very cool reward at the end of what we can do. That's going to be all for now, though, ladies and gentlemen. I want to thank you all so much for watching. If you have enjoyed, please hit like and subscribe, and tell your friends about my channel if you think they would enjoy it. It means a lot to me when you guys spread my videos around, and I'll catch you guys all back here next time for my next video. Until then, as always, take care.